Hello, I'm back. Well, that was a much longer break than I intended. What was it, like 4 years? 4 years since I posted my last video. Oh my gosh, I feel like at least 10 years worth of events have happened in the last 4 years since I posted last. Anyways, so I'm back. But first, let's see where we left off. If you're a longtime subscriber, you probably remember that I was living in my tiny camper with my 4 dogs and then husband in Central Texas, making vegan meals over an open campfire and traveling every 2 weeks to spend time with my dad in East Texas. During that time, I started my own business, making soaps, lotions, and other skincare products to sell online and at the local farmers market in Hemp Hill. That's where my dad lived. Traveling back and forth every 2 weeks really wasn't promoting the sense of stability and balance I was so desperately needing. After the pandemic happened, my dad's health started deteriorating rapidly. He was diagnosed with cancer, so I moved back in with him to be his full-time caretaker. If I'm honest, that's where I wanted to spend my time and energy anyway, being with my dad in rural East Texas, on the lake, and surrounded by nature. I'm extremely grateful that I was able to be with him as he transitioned from this life. We formed an incredible, deep bond and became great companions. After he passed away in 2021, I got divorced from my then husband and we went our separate ways. I found myself at a turning point in life and really didn't know for sure which direction I wanted to go. I moved back into my tiny camper for a while and considered traveling around the US to different makers markets selling my handmade products. But I had this deep sense that I wasn't quite yet ready to move away from my dad's small town. So I decided to stay for a while. I rented out a historical building on the market square of Hemp Hill. I had a studio apartment in the back, a place where I could make product and store inventory in the middle, and a space to sell my products in the front of the building. It was perfect. With help from a friend and fellow local shop owner, I transformed this small space into Wildwood Vagabond Apothecary Shop. I had my grand opening on July 1st of 2022, and a lot of my regular customers from the farmers market followed me to my shop, and I was really received well from the community. It was a fantastic experience. I even joined the local theater and participated in several plays. I made new friends and played a few open mics at the local speakeasy. My bag still alone. It was a time of healing and getting to know myself on a deeper level. That was going really well for a while. I developed a really strong customer base in that area. Then at the beginning of last year, 2023, I just started to get really restless and I felt too tied down to one place. And I was like, oh my gosh, I know this itch. I know this feeling. This means there's going to be a move in my near future. Let's just say the vagabond in me started vagabonding and I started contemplating my escape. And I just didn't know where my next adventure was going to be or when it was going to start, but I knew it was coming. I spent a whole, year over a year from the time that my dad passed and I got divorced, just getting to know myself and healing from, the loss of my dad. And then I met this really amazing man, and it's just that our lives just kind of merged together. Like, I just know in my soul, and I felt it so much, that everything in my life that has happened up until that point led me to that point. And it just, I don't know, made me feel like there's greater things working than what we can know. Anyways, that's another topic for another day. This man, Andrew, and I, our lives merged together, and we decided that we both wanted to move out of Texas. We landed in Shreveport, Louisiana. Of all places, I never thought I would move to Louisiana, but here I am. But anyways, we have this charming, wonderful 1930s home that we're updating, and we're going to do some renovations on. We got married, and now we're just creating a home. That's about it. I've been in the process of moving all of my products from my shop onto online and just doing makers markets. I just decided I'm ready to start posting YouTube videos again. I needed that time off. I needed the time to really heal and get to know myself and just recollect, and now I'm here again. So I hope you'll stay tuned, and thank you to everyone, seriously, who has reached out to me over the last 4 years, even up until like a week ago. I've been receiving emails and messages from people that they miss me, they want to know how I'm doing, they want to know when the next YouTube video is going to be. And so I really appreciate all of the messages and the emails, and that like 4 years later, you guys are still wondering where I'm at. Like, that means so much to me. That's so freaking cool and motivating, and it has motivated me to put some videos together. And now I'm just gonna leave it at that, and I'm hoping, I'm not gonna put this on myself, but I'm hoping to post regularly again once a week. So that's the goal, but definitely I will be posting again. So I'll see you next week, hopefully. Okay, bye.